Patrick, your last game you were playing through a very significant injury. Just what's the status of your ankle as you start here?
Yeah, it feels great. I think even going into OTAs a little bit, I still was a little timid about running and cutting and doing stuff like that. But when I got kind of through like closer to vet mini camp and that later OTA stage, I got that confidence back in my ankle, and I'm sure I'm not going to be running a lot right now, but we'll be testing it, especially in these half gassers. So I'll make sure that it's ready to go, and I think I'm in a good spot with it.
Patrick, early on in your career, obviously you had the MVP season. Next year, you won the Super Bowl. Next couple of years, you struggled. Now you've won it again. You feel like you kind of cracked the code Neo type, like where now you probably feel like you've seen everything, and actually everything is moving slow for you now.
Man, you said I struggled. No, it was I think I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from those struggles. I've learned a lot from the success that I've had, and so I think I just continue to try to build. Like I said, this is going to be no easier. I mean, the AFC is great. Our division is great, as it usually is, and I have to continue to take that next step because there's guys that are trying to continue to build to get to the level that we've played as the Kansas City Chiefs, and so I understand that it's a continued build. I feel like I still have a lot of places to improve, and I'm going to continue to try to do that.
Well, the reason why I asked that, Patrick, is obviously you talked with Nate this week on CBS, and you were very confident about the team getting back to Las Vegas, something that you all normally wouldn't say before about being in next year's Super Bowl. So would you feeling that confident? Is there any reason why that you would speak out on it now, early on, before the season even starts, about trying to repeat?
I'm always confident that we have a chance to get to the Super Bowl, but I understand that's a process. I understand it's not easy, and so I'm going to continue to try to build myself and then help our team get better and better, and for those guys to stay motivated. And I think we have a lot of motivated guys that I think you've seen from some of the quotes from everybody that we want to continue to build this thing. We want to have a special group that kind of can carry out a legacy, and I think we have the right guys, and now let's just go out there and do it.
About motivation, last year was pretty obvious what you guys were motivated by. What is it this year? Like, where do you find that this year?
Yeah, I mean, you look at, there hasn't been a team that go back-to-back since the Patriots in, I think, 03, 04. So everybody's motivated by that. I mean, you should be motivated every year in the league. It shouldn't matter what the last year was. I mean, you should be motivated to do it again. When you have that parade, when you go through the offseason that I've been through, you want to do it again. And you only get those opportunities by winning the Super Bowl. And so for us, we want to make sure that we can build up and try to win that Super Bowl again, because that moment, that feeling is something that you just want to grab every single time that you get the opportunity to do.
How do you think of it as your job to sort of ingrain all that, especially here in St. Joe's with the team?
Yeah, it's extremely important. I mean, to get here and to be here and to get that work ethic every single day. And luckily we have a lot of those guys coming back. And so like last year I was trying to tell those guys, like, hey, we need to go through this day. I know it's tough. I know it's not something we want to do, but you have to do it if you want to win that Super Bowl. Well, the guys know that now. And for the most part, I mean, obviously there's some new players, but guys know kind of what it takes. And so now let's do that together. Let's go out there and have that motivation every day to get better. And that's something that Coach Reed preaches. And I'm glad that we have that experience, at least to know that why we're here and why we're trying to be great all together.
We were asking you about the Netflix special during OTAs. Now that it's out, and I just want to get your reaction, maybe to the reaction of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's had a great reaction. Being number one in the U.S. on Netflix is awesome. I mean, that's what you hope for. But obviously, to get that is amazing. I got to watch a lot of my parts, but to see the other parts as well, and see how the guys went about it, and Kirk and Marcus. I mean, it was truly awesome to be at that premiere with those guys and see the reactions from everybody. And everything I've said has been everything that's been said has been positive. I told y'all there's a lot of cussing from me, and I try to cut out as much as possible. But I get on that football field, and I let a few words go that I don't usually.
Last two.
Patrick, on the quarterback special, we're not going to talk about that much more because it's football season. But when you had, like, you could see some of the things and you kept some of the things out of there, what was that like with Coach to kind of be like, you don't want to give things away? What was the process like, and how involved was he with kind of helping you make sure there wasn't stuff in there you don't want in there?
I mean, I know it was a long process for me, just trying to get those little tidbits of those words that kind of translate. Because, I mean, you change a lot of this stuff. So you could kind of get away with giving away some of the play calls and stuff like that. But there's some stuff that you already knew going into this year we were going to keep. So I was trying to get that out as much as possible. I'm sure Ted has a better experience with going to coach and trying to get some of that stuff in. But Coach Reed was really good about it. I mean, he let us put some of that stuff in. I don't think he normally would, because he knew it was a great project and he knew we were doing it the right way. And I think having that trust with Peyton definitely helped. And then they did it the right way, man. I mean, they saw the raw emotion of playing football. You saw what it was like to be a quarterback, but also be a husband and a father, and how you have to balance that time. And you saw it from 3 different perspectives, and I thought it was a great way to do that, and I hope all y'all enjoyed it.
Last one.
Come on, Super Bowl champs. Let's
party like a rock, party like a rock star, party like a rock star. Totally do. Party like a rock star. Do it with the win. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
You got V12, I got 12 V. Got bottles, got half. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? Swaggy.
Money, ho. 'Cause when you a boss, you could do what you want. Yeah, 'cause girls is players too. Yeah, 'cause girls is players too. It's time that we let them know that girls is players too.